For Fox Sports, I'm Annabelle Stefan, just outside the Westin in Birmingham, Alabama, the site of this year's SEC Basketball Media Days. We've had a chance to hear from some of the coaches and the players, including LSU's Johnny O'Brien III, who gave us his thoughts on some of the top incoming freshmen, his growth as a player, and much more.
You know, guys like Hickey and Springer, they shoot when they have to. We all 4 shots at basketball players, but at the same time, the game. I mean, our offense. It's no secret that they run it through me. We start inside and work our way out, and they understand that. So.
What's it like to play with Johnny?
It's a great experience. He's a very tough coach. He gets on you. He's very critical. I can't even count how many times I've been chewed out at halftime. But like I said, it's all worth it at the end of the day. When you're a better player and you're a better person. So.
I know the night at the Bayou Madness, and you had to imitate him. You pretty much failed him. Like, what do you got to be doing? You got to do better than that. You got to be better than that. That's why he tells you. You're better than that.
He got a lot of stuff, but the guy Andre Springer, he really does a great job in imitating Coach Jones. I don't have a good Coach Jones imitation, I guess, but it's a lot more guys on the team that can do a lot better than me. So.
How much did you realize how much he really loves that school? I mean, when he played there, does it come through with the way he talks about it to y'all?
Definitely. You can see it in the way he's recruiting, just everything he's done since he's been there. To help bring LSU, back to the top where it needs to be.
As one of the returning players, how have you kind of tried to step up and be a leader and kind of help mentor some of the younger players?
Just tell them to keep their head up. As a basketball player, things are not going to go your way all the time. Especially as a freshman. So when things go bad, I'm kind of there for them on the court and off the court. So.
What changed for y'all the last part of the year? Why did something kick in for y'all? I mean, you all kind of got it back.
I started off hurt coming into SEC. I was battling some injuries, and that kind of hurt us. And I definitely think, once we really bought into Coach Jones' system, we was a very scrappy team last year. We hustled for everything. We had to earn everything that we got. So I definitely think by the end of the year we was a hungry team.
What was the hardest thing about buying into the system? What was the thing that was kind of some guys who just it took them a while?
It's just coming from Coach Johnson's offense my freshman year. It was very half-court oriented to Coach Jones. High-paced offense, wanted to push the ball. It was very difficult just trying to learn the new sets, execute them. Just that part, really.
Most guys like high paces. Did y'all get used to it? I mean, I know guards love them, but a lot of times big guys don't like to run. But did everybody kind of get used to like running the floor? Because y'all play like he used to play. He likes to push it.
Definitely. With guards like Hickey and Springer, they can run and get out. I like to run, so it was definitely helpful. We had Big Andrew Del Piero. He's not a fast guy, but he ran whenever he could. So.
Was it a disappointment last year when at the end y'all had 21 wins? You thought maybe we'll play somewhere at the end. Maybe somebody invites to something. When that invite didn't come, was there a disappointment like, I just want to keep playing?
Definitely. You always kind of want to go in the postseason play, but I definitely think we deserve something. We was a great team, and like I said, that just made us even hungry for this year.
How's it feel that you're picked 4th in the league? I mean, how's it feel to be pick that high?
It feels good, but at the same time, we're not stopping right there. We think we can be number 1. I definitely think that. If 4th is where we're at, we're going to keep getting better every day and try to push for that number 1 spot.
Johnny, how have you grown since your freshman year? I remember then you were a really shy guy. Now you seem a lot more comfortable in who you are now. How have you developed?
Just through adversity. Having 2, I wouldn't say great seasons, 2 pretty decent seasons, and my freshman year it was tough for me. I got injured. I had to take a lot of time thinking to myself, especially being an All-American, not really living up to the standards. It was tough for me, but at the same time, I had to push through stuff. So I think adversity really made me, the type of player I am today.
What made that tough, Johnny? Like you say, not living up to the standards.
Just battling injury, adjusting to the college game. Some guys come in and they can adjust quick and do what they have to. But for me, it was tough, a very tough battle. Being stubborn, not want to accept coaching all the time as a young kid. But I definitely got better at it.
Describe your relationship with Anthony Hickey? I mean, y'all came in together, and now you're here with a good freshman class, 4th in the conference. What's that been like growing with him?
It's been great. Anthony's, he's my brother. He's made a lot of mistakes since he's been at LSU. But I'm always right there. Texting him, talking to him. Telling him to keep his head up. Things are gonna get better. And deep down, Anthony's a great person and a great player. So.
Johnny, Andy Kennedy just said you broke his heart a few years ago. How close was it when you were being recruited? How interested were you in Ole Miss at that time?
If I had to say, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was like a 9.5 at the time. But my good friends with the LSU, Jalen and Andre, so that just threw me over the top here. But I was very interested in Ole Miss.
What did you like about their style that coach still coaches?
That he just lets them play. He lets them go out and play hard. If you ever watch the Ole Miss team, they play how they want to play. They play defense, and they're a very tough and aggressive team.
Would you like a green light like Marshall Henderson has?
Who wouldn't? No, but at the same time, you do have to know your role and know your limit and your ranges. But if that's what they allow him to do, then why not?
When we played with him last year, we were like a bit surprised. Like, they really do let him shoot from anywhere, any time, and if he gets cranked up, it's just like this big wave of momentum.
Definitely. Thing about Marshall, he definitely he can be 0 for whatever, but then as soon as the game is tied, 2 minutes left, he come down, hit 2 threes, and they're up 6. So he's a big game shooter, big game player. So.
Johnny, in terms of the freshmen, obviously LSU landing such a great recruiting class, who has really impressed you through the preseason?
Jarrell, obviously, but the most impressive freshman to me has been Jordan Mickey. He's going to surprise a lot of people this year. The guy is super, super athletic, very strong kid. Can really, he has a great skill set. He can shoot threes, he can dribble. He can do a lot. And, his athleticism is really amazing.
Who do you think will be the biggest surprise for fans this year?
I think probably Jordan. Who I said, yeah, Jordan.
You mentioned about being really stubborn earlier on in your career. Why? Why weren't you just willing to give it to?
I think just coming out of high school, you're so everybody telling you so good, you just buy into it and think you know everything, and you get to college and a coach tries to change your playing style, and you need to adjust to this, and it's kind of tough to just go from 18 years of habits or whatever, and just change your whole style.
With the season just around the corner, make sure to keep it right here at Fox Sports as we continue to bring you the latest on LSU basketball. Reporting from Birmingham, I'm Annabelle Stefan.